When you think Connecticut, you don't think, oh, big and bad and scary. Some people may think pizza, some people may think beaches, some people just might think, oh, where is that? My team and I, we're bringing eyes and we're bringing representation to the state of Connecticut. So it's a little tricky and it's a little buggy when things that are doing really good at our high school don't get the representation that, like, I feel like we deserve, you know? We've been back-to-back champions and we've been dominating this culinary thing for a while now.
9 minutes left, 9 minutes left.
I'm the manager of the culinary team. I'm not gonna lie, I was stressing about our state competition because if we didn't pass that, then we couldn't move on to nationals.
I grew up in a family that loves to cook. My mom works a lot, so she can't really teach me, but I would try. I make the scallops for the appetizer. I really like the smell when it cooks. It smells so good.
I really love cooking. It calms me down. It's like a therapy for me.
I really love it. I love doing it. It's a lot, but I try to dedicate most of my time to this. I treat this just like a sport, just like my chef says. He always says, practice on time. Once you're here, bring your A game. Practice how you play.
I've been doing this competition for about 10 years now. I went in knowing nothing about this pro start. In a few months, my kids was in my first competition ever. Yes, I placed second, but I didn't know what to expect. The dishes that I was cooking back then, they seemed very simple, like making a burger. And now, I see what it takes to be able to compete at a state level and even at a national level. Getting tired?
Yeah.
Oh. Tell your mom to buy you heavy cream for the next every day this week. You try it. Every day. Look at this. This is what you need. You see those? These are what the judges want. So you give those to the judges. I got into cooking, when I was a kid because my mom was a single parent. My mom had to take care of, 6 of us. Sometimes she was working double jobs. When she come home in the afternoon and I come home from school, I used to go right into the kitchen with her. And then she always used to tell me that if you know how to cook, okay, you're not gonna need to depend on anyone. 4 more practice, 4 more. Everything came out really, really good. The pea pods, like I was telling you, the snap peas, when it's like this, if you're missing a couple of the pods, you could always take them and just drop them in, okay? Because right now, that's what actually finish off your plate, okay? I understand if you don't want to go to culinary school, I understand, but if you have the passion for cooking, this is the place for you.
In Alpha's Kitchen, we always ensure that our menu, service, and community outreach provides our customers with an educational, authentic, and intimate experience of West Asian culture. We hope you join us as we become one around the table. Does it not?
It's kind of a lot.
I don't like this usage of which because it kind of cuts up the sentence. So the idea is we get up there, we present various aspects of our business. We talk about the concept of the business. We talk about how we would market it. We talk about the actual menu, the actual food we're serving. Imagine Shark Tank, except the judges don't give us offers at the end, they give us scores. I'm Adam Dahle Sharqawi, and I'm a junior at Wilbur-Cross High School. I'm a Palestinian immigrant. I was born in Nazareth. And this year, the team was focusing on West Asian cuisine. It was significant to me specifically to get to not only express my culture, put that forward, but also knowing that I'm putting it forward in the best way that I can.
The name Nefas means breath, and part of that is also the word Nefas. It comes from the word nefs, which means self or spirit, because we want people to connect with the spirit of the restaurant. So it's a mix of those two.
But it's also to create kind of a safe haven for the refugees that we employ through the
But that's not the name.
Forster Refugee Employment Program. It's what I say in one of my scripts. It's part of the reason why we chose the name. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
When we explain it, we say that.
For a school that it's an urban school, it's a metropolitan school, and a city as New Haven it's the biggest high school in the city, and there's not really a view that there's anything above average happening in the school. Really, the only attention we tend to get is whenever we have a supreme student athlete that comes by. So to have this program and to have Wilbur Cross be as successful as they are kind of turns that image on its head. But I think it's really important that a lot of the students at the school know they have something to be proud of in this school, and they have something to show off.
It's always hit or miss, especially on a Monday morning, coming off of a weekend. You never know what they're gonna have in the grocery store. So you just gotta cross your fingers and hope that they got the ingredients that you need. It's always a little challenge, when the food is not coming to us, that we have to go and purchase the food and then try to rush back to school to teach our class. I'll take that one, and then what about the one you had in your no, the other one. No, the one up top. Yeah. Toughest part is trying to get them to be exact 5 ounces each. That's the toughest part. So we go up against schools that have the money. Some of them is tech schools. Some of them is focused on that trade. We are a comprehensive high school. So these students take culinary as elective. A lot of those schools may have the financial budget. We don't.
There's ice cream. There's ice cream.
We're not like the most funded high school. We'll try to make food here at Cross and sell it to students, faculty.
14. 6. We got quarters. We got $5 bills. We got $10 bills. We got $20 bills sometimes. Some people really give us $20 bills and then we have to break it. Sometimes 50.
Can't really go wrong with ice cream sandwiches, and they're only $2. And we're in a school, so everyone's always hungry all the time.
I cannot go out there and say, okay, if you want to be in this program, you'll have to buy your own jackets, you have to buy your own shoes, because some of these families don't have it. A lot of my students realize that we can't take practice lightly, because we cannot say, oh, something? Oh, we're gonna do it tomorrow. We cannot do that. We take practice like it's the last time you're gonna be able to cook. Radish.
My second period, we're across the hall in the restaurant.
This is what down in Washington. So we have to change on our list to this one, the micro rainbow mix.
Okay.
So we have to.
Is that the one that's the same to ours?
That's the one that I picked up today, and they call it a citrus rainbow mix.
Okay.
Just picture yourself, 16, 17, 18-year-old up here with everybody's watching them and they're cooking like this. Then you'll have the same thing with the management team. They're presenting a concept that they've been working on for over a year now, and to top judges in the country. I already told them, they're already winners. So it doesn't matter what happened down at the nationals. All that I want from you is that you could go down there, have fun, and compete.
It's a very emotional ride for me personally because I'm dedicating so much of my time and my life to this that I just want to do my best at it. Like, I'm a senior. This is my last shot to place, you know?
I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. I'm a little nervous because I've never been to nationals, and I think what my teammates tell me, like, it's big, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of noise.
We have to be able to speak up more with each other. We have to focus. We can't just relax. You know, we're gonna have fun, but when the competition day comes, we want to be ready.
Each season, one of our 4 cooks will develop a few menu items that are deeply connected to their home region and story.
The QR code, which can be found at the bottom right-hand corner of our menus, can be scanned to directly connect our customers to the inclusive community at Nafas, our digital email newsletter.
If you going right, if Charlotte is presenting now, and then you go after Charlotte, Adam have a mic already, he should just pass it to you. It's just like when, because remember, Charlotte will step back, and then you're gonna have it and you just give it to Adam because you know that he's the one. Yeah.
There's a lot of stress that comes with it. I'm someone who gets impacted by stress, and so when it comes down to like the final week of approaching a competition or the competition day in general, I know that I have to manage the stress levels and how I'm dealing with that. I always try to make sure that I pull it together because I know how like hard my team worked on it.
Good. Good. I think right now, I'm more nervous than the kids. A lot of stuff is out of my control.
I believe in my team. I believe in our menu. I believe our menu this year will blow the judges away, and it'll blow it straight out of the park. As long as we stay focused and stay on top of our stuff, there's no doubt in my mind we won't walk that stage.
The plates look fantastic. They look they look very, very clean.
Dessert is great. Yeah, everything.
Yeah. So.
The cooking of the beef look perfect.
Yeah. Hear that, Daisy? Yeah, that's a good color. This is all the hard work right here. This is making all these ice cream sandwiches. Now you see where it's paying off.
Wait, they say that we can sit like that? I didn't touch it. I pointed at it.
That's 32 ounces. This is a 32 ounces. Yeah, no, 16. This is 16.
Yeah, that's 5.
You use 5, you use 2 ounces. Yeah.
You represent the very best of our 165,000 ProStart students from 1,800 high schools all around the country, and you made it here.
Remember, look to the person next to you. Communicate with them, talk to them, okay? And then if you know that your nerve is getting to you, take that quick step back, breathe, and then you go back, okay? That's what you do. If a judge is talking to you and you have your knife in your hand, make sure you're not cutting. You stop for a second, you look up, talk to him, look at him right in his face, and then you go back, okay? This is our last stop. And you know something? Let's show these big schools what we have and who we are, okay? Let's do that, all right? Come on.
I'm looking for the great states of Connecticut and South Dakota. Yeah. Let's go. Come on, you ready? You guys ready? All right, come on in.
I shall see you on the other side.
Let's go, Jersey! Stay strong!
What's the general vibe?
describe. Like, I think there's a lot of excitement, a little bit of nerves.
Competition.
Yeah, like, you know, you're preparing for that competition, so it's a little bit of both. There's huge excitement. We made it this far. We've, you know, you've already won, that kind of thing. But the thoughts that like run through your head when you're preparing for competition. I know I myself get it too, and I'm not even presenting it, so.
This is their mise en place section. So they have 20 minutes to set up their station. They can measure dry ingredients, but they can't do any other prep. They have 20 minutes to do that, and then they'll have an hour to start cooking and finish their 3 dishes.
What's the hardest part about this?
Just knowing that you cannot have eye contact with the student and knowing that you cannot say anything to them.
Right side up a little higher.
Judges, the next round of the competition begins now.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Adam.
My name is Paulette.
My name is Charlotte, and we are
Nafa's Kitchen.
Nafa's Kitchen is a cost-casual West Asian restaurant located in downtown Prostarville that is dedicated to providing opportunities for
No, water from boiling.
There's 11 cuts in the curriculum, and they have to select at least 2 of them to show the judges how they're using them in the dishes. So we have here a batonnet, I believe. I'm not a culinary person.
To know what you can do, sometimes you have to know what you cannot do. So what won't you do on social media?
The raccoons jump out of the dumpster and runs into your kitchen, into your dining room right as you're getting ready to open at 11 a.m. What do you do?
What are you going to bring to the festival besides your food?
We would bring our dips because we can prepare them before we go, as well as our pita bread for the same reason. We can prepare it before we go to the event.
To answer your question, we would, other than food, we would bring our top of kitchen kit, which is.
Right. It is. We have the Brandon tent. You can see up there. We have 2 tables.
45 flat, 45 flat, okay?
Chris, you need the lid?
Can you center this for me? Make sure it's in the center.
We're also gonna add the greens right after
So just the combination of all those flavors and being a stew, it's really good for the winters. I really like it.
Now, how do you come up with the name now?
So we were looking in general for just something that kind of represented what we wanted, not only our customers, but our staff and our employees to feel, because we wanted to create this community throughout Nafa's Kitchen. And so we were digging into Arabic terms or words that could mean kind of creating a safe haven, and we found Nafa's.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Plating, be careful. Everyone's plating, okay? Be careful. Watch it. 4:30, okay? 4:30.
Almost, I just need help with the horseradish.
20 seconds.
Thanks coming through. You're good.
1 second.
Okay, breathe.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Hands up.
What do you think? Good, good. Yeah, the plate was a little small, but we're good. We're good. We work with what we have. You know, lots of the feedback was very good, very positive feedback. You know, we're not going to get the result until tomorrow night, but it was very, very positive. There was a lot of positive in there. There's nothing, you know, these. If you look at these students, they're not going to have their heads down. They're going to keep their heads up because they know that they put their best foot forward.
We got told that we were really good, so by all the judges, we got told that we were really good, and that we were really strong, and then we had like little bits and like bobs that we had to change. We got told to slow down a little bit when we were talking, which I admit, yeah, we talk pretty fast, the 3 of us. They really liked the scallops, and they said sanitation was good. Like that was good. They liked the beef, I guess.
We didn't really get that much feedback except for preference feedback, which doesn't really affect us, I believe. But one of them was how our beef was prepared. It was medium rare, more on the rare side, but we got a really, really big piece of beef. So it wasn't too bad though. It was still edible, so the judges could all try it, which is a good sign. It doesn't really matter where we placed. Like, obviously I want to win, but my team did amazing. We did the best we could have done. I wouldn't have changed anything. I'm so proud of all of them. Like, everything that we've done since September has paid off to this. And it's bittersweet that it's ending, but I'm so proud of them no matter what. So, I don't know. I'm just happy about all of it, honestly.
ProStart students, are you ready? Second place. Our second place management winner is
Texas.
second place culinary winner is the great state of
Delaware.
I think we're all ready. Your 2023 National ProStart Invitational Management winner is the great state of
Connecticut.
I was thinking of my family, of my grandmother, of my uncles and aunts. I'm really happy. I'm really proud. I'm really proud of myself. I'm really proud of my team, and I'm happy that I get to, represent my culture and my family. It's awesome. It's amazing.
National ProStart Invitational Culinary National Champion,
the great state of Michigan.
We placed 21st out in the country, and we felt like we kind of let Chef down in a sense, when we really didn't, because he was proud of us no matter what. It's nobody's fault at the end of the day. It's just how the competition is and how it works.
I feel that this year, been an exciting year. It's been a lot of ups and downs, but it shows that when you work together as a team, good things happen. It's rewarding to see those students, receive some type of scholarship. And those that not going to continue their education, they're going out to do something in their field. And to me, that's what being a culinary teacher is all about. You want to see that.